Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Airil Hazman bin Muhammad Zaid. You can call me Airil. And my matrix number is 2024699676.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Syafiq Fauzan Shah bin Muhammad Shahrizal and my matrix number is 2024651388.
Hi, my name is Humara Najla and my matrix number is 2024298014. You can call me Myra.
Hello, my name is Nur Batrisha Wafa binti Muhammad Farid and my number matrix is 2024268964 and you can call me Wafa. Compound interest. Compound interest is based on the principal which grows from the interest interval to another, that is the total amount grows by some fraction of the sum of the principal and the interest paid on all previous period.
The formula that was given for the compound interest is future value, which is S equal to P bracket 1 plus I bracket N. So S equal to future value, P equal to original principal, original amount that was added into the bank account, I equal to rate per how many times it is compounded, or K per M, and N equal to the period of time that was taken for the account. To find the interest, just minus the future value amount to the original principal amount, and then you got the interest amount. P equal to 3,000, I equal to 5% per 1, and N equal to 5 years. So we're going to gather it all up in the formula. So it's going to be S equal to 3,000 bracket 1 plus 5% bracket 5. So the answer is going to be 3,828.84. How to find the interest is by taking the future value and then minus it with the original principal. So we're going to get 3,828.84 minus 3,000. So the interest earned is 828.84 cents.
Now we already list down all the important information, which is P equals to 1,200, I equals to 0.03, and equals to 41 by 3 times 12 plus 5 equals to 41. So we need to compile all the information into the formula as equals to P bracket 1 plus I close bracket N. We compile all the information into the formula and calculate it into the calculator, and we get the answer 1,329.35. And then the interest that has earned, we need to minus the original principal with the future value, which is 1,329.35 minus with 1,200. So the answer that we get is 129.35. That's the end for the question A. We move to the question B. 1. So the important information is P equals to 4,800, I equals to 0.06, and equals to 24 by 4 times 6 equals to 24. So we compile all the information into the formula with the same formula that we used in the question A. So we calculate it into the calculator, and we got the answer, which is 6,861.61. And then for the interest that has earned, we need to also minus the original principal with the future value, which is 6,861.61 minus with 4,800 equals to 2,061.61. That's the end for the answer.
So basically, annuity refers to a sequence of equal payment made to regular intervals over a specified period of times. Equal payments are deposited or paid periodically over time. Annuity concepts enable people to plan for the future in terms of investment and savings.
So by referring to the formula of the annuity, which is the future value and face value, R is the periodic payment, K is the nominal rate, M is how many times it is compounded, and T is the number of years. So moving on to question number 1. Samantha saved RM 500 every 3 months for 4 years in ABC Finance that paid 4% compounded quarterly. The account was left until the end of the 6th year, where she withdrew half of the amount and invested in XYZ Finance at 10% compounded monthly. Both the accounts were left untouched for another 4 years. Question A. Find the amount of the account in ABC Finance at the end of 10 years. Question B. Find the amount of the account in XYZ Finance at the end of 10 years. If XYZ Finance increases the savings rate to 12% compounded monthly for the last 2 years. So the first step is we need to find the future value of annuity. These are the extracted information from the question. we get R equals to 500, K equals to 4%, M equals to 4, T equals to 4, I equals to K over M, which is 4% over 4, we get 0.01, and N equals to MT, which is 4 times 4, and we get 16. So from this information, we substitute it into the future value of annuity formula. So the answer will be 8628.9322. So moving on to the second step. From the future value, we substitute it into the compound interest formula because from year 4 to year 6, there is no annuity happen during that period. So we just use the compound interest formula, substitute 8628.9322, and then 1 plus 0.04 over 4 power of 4 times 2, we will get the answer 9343.8971. So the question said that at the end of the 6th year, Samantha withdrew half of the amount. So from the amount that we get earlier in step number 2, we divided it into 2. So we get 4671.9486. So this amount will left untouched for another 4 years in ABC Finance. So we just use the future value of compound interest formula. So substitute it, and then we will get the answer 54 RM 5478.23. So for question B, find the amount of the account in XYZ Finance at the end of the 10 years if XYZ Finance increases the savings rate to 12% compounded monthly for the last 2 years. So from ABC Finance, we get the half of the amount that Samantha withdrew and invested in XYZ Finance, which is 4671.9486. So we just use the compound interest formula of future value and substitute it for the first 2 years, which is from year 6 to year 8. So substitute it into the formula and we will get 5701.6038. Then moving on to step number 2, where the savings rate increases to 12% compounded monthly. So from here, we just use the same formula, which is future value of compound interest, and substitute all of the information, and we will get the final answer will be RM 7239.52.
For the part B, question 2, let's take a look at the question. Abdullah takes a loan of 40,000 at 6.5% compounded monthly and has to pay equal monthly payments for 3 years. Calculate the A, monthly payment, B, total interest. So for the A question, we need to find the monthly payment. For the first step, we need to identify the A, I, and N. So for the face value, or A, we get 40,000. I equals to 6.5% over 12, and N equals to 12 times 3 equal to 36. In this problem, we need to use the formula A equals to R 1 minus 1 plus I to the power of negative N over I. As you already know the formula, you need to insert the information that we get and solve it, and you will get 40,000 equals to R 32.6275. For the next step, you need to divide 40,000 with 32.6275, and you will get the monthly payment, which is 1,225 ringgit and 96 cents. So for the B question, we just need to take the answer from A, which is 1,225 ringgit 96, and times it with 36, and you will get 44,134.56. So for the total interest, just take the 44,134.56 and minus it with face value, which is 40,000, and you will get 4,134 ringgit 56 cents as your answer.